guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be making cake pops, and they're going to be covered in chocolate, and they're going to have funfetti frosting. So let's do it. Okay, so first off, I'm making the chocolate cake. You don't have to make chocolate cake, but I wanted to. So, and you want a really big bowl. So I made the cake from scratch. You can just make it from a box cake or whatever, but I like making it from scratch. So then I'm just gonna you're gonna crumble the cake. So let's do it. And yeah. It doesn't matter like what sizes you make them in, you just want it crumbled. And when we get to adding the frosting, don't add too much, otherwise it'll just be a big goopy mess. So, and you don't want that because otherwise they're just gonna stick to your hands and everything, and it'll just be a nightmare. So now that we're back, with our crumbled cake, we are going to add the frosting. You can use gloves if you want, but you know, here on Cake on the Brain, I'm hardcore. So we're going to add the frosting, like I said. This process for cake pops takes a long time, usually. So I made the cake, so today's Friday, and I made the cake on Wednesday and let it chilled for 2 nights. And then I'm gonna chill the cake balls that we make tonight and chill them overnight. And then tomorrow I'm going to finally cover them, and then we'd be done. So today we're adding the frosting to the cake and then putting the sticks in the cake and in the cake balls, and then we're just going to chill them overnight. So, I'm sorry, getting a call. So I stirred up my frosting a little bit, and I'm going to add it. Really, you can use any frosting. I just like using vanilla frosting with like the chocolate cake, and I like the funfetti because it comes with the sprinkles that you can put in. So that's what we're gonna do. And you only, if you get like 2, or if you don't know how much, only just only start with 1, because you know you don't want the texture to be mushy and all sticky to you. These sprinkles don't look edible, but they are. I'm pretty sure they are. And so, just gonna add our sprinkles in, and then we're gonna mix. This is a fun part. And I mean, if you're making this on the same day as you make the cake, that's fine too. You can spread it out as much as you want or compact it all together. I'm just saying that it's a longer process. And also, because I've done this before, because this happened by accident, if you're ever like carving a circle cake to make it all the same length, and then you carve off too much and make it like a divot in the middle, well, if you have any extra cake from the tops, you can just put some frosting with it, mush it up, and then it'll make a consistency like this, and then you just put it where the hole is, so then it's level again. So that's one of my hacks. So I haven't even gotten all the cake yet. I mean, like, you know, like incorporated with the frosting. It's really cold. Should have taken off my bracelet, my watch. you know, I'll probably need another tube of icing. So before we'll add that, you may want to take off all your jewelry. Well, not your earrings, but like bracelets and rings and watches before you do this. And make sure to wash your hands. But always make sure to wash your hands when you're baking or cooking. It's like the number one rule, kind of. So it's almost all mixed in. And if you hear any crackling, you probably won't, but if you hear any like popping, we have a fire in the background. Not like our house is on fire, but in the fireplace. You know what I mean. So, now that, oh yeah, see it's still like really dry. You don't want it to be like that. You want it to be like, almost like a edible Play-Doh. Like this. Sort of, this looks really disgusting, but it's good, trust me. So you want it to be moldable, I guess. And this is dry, like as I said. Well, the cake isn't, but with the frosting, it's still very crumbly. And I'm just gonna skip forward until I'm done mixing everything and when I'm going to make them into the balls and stick and chill them. That's what you do first. Hi. So now that we're back with our cake pop mixture, we are going to mold them into a ball, or what you would like, I guess. And then we are going to chill them. And for this mixture, I used like a can and a half with a cake that can make a 9 by 13 inch pan. And so now we're going to make them into the balls. Okay, so we'll cut this part. And I'll see you guys when we are back and going to stick the sticks in them. Okay, so I know that I skipped around a lot because my iPad stopped recording in the middle of everything because I did not have enough storage. So I fixed everything, and what I did is I just put the chocolate around the sticks and then just stuck it in there. You don't want to stick it all the way through because otherwise it might fall off. And now we're on the last and final step. It is Saturday, it is in the morning, and we're almost done. So like I said, this process takes a while, but it's worth it. Definitely worth it. So I just melted some candy melts and put a little bit of oil in there. I put canola oil. I know that might not be the best oil, but whatever. It's oil. Because I wanted to thin it out so that it's not too thick. And so what we're going to do is we're going to swirl it a little bit and then just like put it on there. Get it on there all good, and then you want to lightly tap it just like that until the excess falls off, because you don't want such a thick coat of the chocolate melting candy to overpower the chocolate, the actual cake pop. So now you stick it in your foam, and you can really get this foam from anywhere. Whoopsies, might have stuck it in too far. And then if it drips, it's okay. It's gonna drip. So then you just keep on repeating the process. And I'm gonna do a time lapse. It's gonna look really cool. And I'm sorry I've skipped around a lot. I don't know. And sorry, I'm struggling with my words. I just can't think of the right thing to say. And yes, so now we're back. And I am going to do this, and it's going to be a time lapse, and like I said, and when the time lapse is done, the final product is going to be done. So it's going to be great. And I'm going to taste test it. Okay, I have finally finished all the cake pops. I started at like 10:30. It is 12 o'clock. So, this is what I was saying, but it takes a long time. So, I made a couple of the cake bites like this. They're sticking to the tray, but whatever. Who cares? And then I made one of these, or well, two of those actually. And then I ran out of, well, I didn't run out of white chocolate. I mean, I did. But I just colored the other types of white chocolate that I had because the white ones had like sprinkles in it and it was fun, but the other ones didn't, so I just colored them to make it fun, you know. And then I thought I ran out of candy melts, but I remembered I had some, so I did it with those. So, Ella, would you like to taste test one with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
What color do you want? Which one?
I want this one. No, this one. Because it's really big.
And so we crack. Cheers.
Good.
Mm-hmm. This is not the first one that we've had. If you saw the time lapse video, you saw that we ate some. We were rocking out because we had music on.
Mm-hmm.
Because this took forever.
Girl, it did.
But it's worth it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This may be a longer video. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet. And thanks for sticking along if you watched this far. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye!